So what do you do if you're absolutely paralyzed by fear, shutting you down, you can't even get out of your house anymore? There was a point in my life where I was a little bit like this. I hardly talked to anybody. I was terrified of rejection. Another point in my life, I became so terrified of failure that I couldn't even think straight. I just sat there obsessing over what I was afraid of. I was trapped in the prison of my own brain by my fears. I always think therapy is a great option. I especially like cognitive behavioral therapy. Medications are an option. Medications do work sometimes. I wish that they worked as often as I prescribed them. So in the instances where I was trapped by anxiety, I'll tell you what I did. I engaged in something called positive self-talk. You see, I was afraid because I felt smaller than what I was afraid of. Through physiology, kind of pumping up myself and taking deep breaths and sticking out my chest and walking and looking at people's eyes, I pretended like I was more powerful and more confident. And then I told myself, I'm the man, I got this, I'm strong, I can do this. Sounds really silly, but for a 14-year-old in high school who was terrified of rejection, it helped me. My fears didn't go away, I just got bigger. When I was bigger, they weren't quite as scary. Now later in life, when I was going through my medical career, is when I got terrified of many things. There was a while where I had all these symptoms and I thought that maybe I had cancer. My father-in-law getting cancer and dying didn't help. For a while I got so obsessed and worried about this that it kind of took over my mind. I utilized positive self-talk. Fears hit me again during my medical education. I was suffering from imposter syndrome. Feeling like I'm not good enough to be here, I don't know what I'm doing. Of course, some of the people that I worked with in the hospitals like to belittle medical students, point out how stupid I was. That didn't help. I utilized positive self-talk again. Say things like, I got this, I am smart enough for this, I am strong enough for this, I can handle this, I can do this. And I would stand up straight and I'd take a deep breath. All right, I can do this. Reassure myself, positive self-talk. It seems silly and stupid, but man, has it got me through some tough times. I had to convince myself that I was bigger than what I was afraid of. Then, once I looked under the bed and found out that the boogeyman was really just nothing, at least nothing that I should be afraid of, I became stronger than my fears. I outgrew them. Don't run from your fears. They'll only get bigger, and you'll get weaker. Good luck.